Hi, my name is Dave Marshall. There was a long period of my life when I had lost track of who I was as a believer in Jesus and as an individual. I grew up in a solid Christian home and accepted Jesus into my heart when I was in the third grade, but I really didn't know what it truly looked like to be a follower of Jesus. Though many people tried to disciple me, my distorted view of trying to please God, please people, and please myself took me down a long road of attitudes and actions that was so far from what I knew my faith told me was good and proper. I think I was really looking for something to fill me that was other than God. And so that's how I lived my life. A Christian, but full of myself, with just enough God thrown into the mix to be the classic, look good on the outside, but a mess on the inside. Oh, I love God, but evidently I loved me more. Fast forward many decades, through a full military career, multiple levels of education, professional success, several different marriage and individual counselors, and suddenly, or really not so suddenly, I found myself powerless to control being swallowed up in this mess I had made for myself, especially in my most important relationships. I was still attending church, but was still full of my own hurts, negative hang-ups, and dysfunctional habits. On Easter of 2010, a program called Celebrate Recovery started here at Emmanuel Enid. Down inside, I was an angry man, and I wasn't sure how or if God was going to use Celebrate Recovery to help me. Through Celebrate Recovery's discipleship program called Step Study, I learned that I had to realize I had developed unhealthy hang-ups and had to rely on Jesus to help with my hurts. I became aware of layer upon layer of dysfunctional and unhealthy thought processes. God helped me to learn to cope and appropriately deal with things like divorce, death of loved ones, both preborn and elderly, depression, suicidal thoughts, remarriage, and the integration of a blended family. But most importantly, over time with God's help, I rediscovered who I am in Christ. I have not had to return to my old hang-ups and habits. I know Christ is enough for me. This church, my family, my small groups, and the Celebrate Recovery community have been and will continue to be my earthly lifeline. Their acceptance of me over the years has helped keep me grounded in Christ. My life isn't perfect, but I know God has given me another chance with marriage. He restored my family relationships, and He's allowed me to disciple and minister to other broken people searching to fill the hole in their hearts. Thanks for letting me share.